Just want to introduce yourself.
I'm David Miller, the Branson City Engineer.
All right, and we're talking here about the proposed Skytrain. Can you show us where that's supposed to be at? Or?
The corridor we're looking at is Highway 76, so that there would be stations every half mile, which are indicated by red circles, and basically the Skytrain would start at downtown on the east end of Branson and follow Highway 76 out the entire length to the Highway 376 intersections, which is near Celebration City. There's a couple alternates in the route. One idea would be to have a loop that goes down the expressway because there's some hotels and theaters, and another optional loop is to the hospital to provide that as a station. That would be the Skytrain route. Obviously there's a lot of businesses off the route, and the proposal is what's shown here, the green circle, kind of makes a figure 8, and an orange circle in the western part of town. Those would be buses, a bus feeder route that would shuttle people from those areas up to the nearest station and transfer from one bus route to the other, but just a surface transportation. They looked at ridership based on free and 50 cents, I believe, for a ticket, $1, $1.50, and $2, and the ridership varied from 6,000 people a day to about 15,000, which we thought was a pretty good ridership amount. And now we're moving into the financial analysis to look at funding and costs of the system and revenue projections.
If this does go through, what's the process that it would take for us to actually see this materialize?
There's about 3 distinct options. One, we're on the trend to go after what's called New Rail Starts money. It's the federal rail transit money. It takes about 10 years to get it. So if we head towards that 10 years from now, we should be on the list to get funding. That's the slow option. The second option is to go after special dollars, enhancement money, something that the senators can get us that's specially funded, kind of the pork barrel kind of look. And then the third option that we're really interested in is private financing. We've been contacted by other big contractors and engineers who are interested in possibly teaming with us, that they would provide private financing. The city would do some financing, and then they would make their profits off the ticket sales and advertising. And if we do that, then as soon as the study's done, we'll go after the private dollars. So if that happens, it would be a whole lot quicker than 10 years.
If a leprechaun was caught that had all the money in a bag, how quickly would this be implemented?
The engineers estimated construction would take about 2 full years. If we had the private financing and they were ready to step forward with their money, that could just take a few months. And so fastest possibly about 3 years.
How can people get involved, or how can people communicate their ideas, or get more information about the...
They can contact us here at City Hall, but the study itself won't be done until December 2006. So we'll have a series of more public meetings and information gathering for the rest of the year. When it's done at the end of this year, that's when we're going to start looking at our options to move forward. But anytime between now and then, they can contact us here at City Hall.
All right. Anything else people should know about it, or is there anything that you guys are curious about that citizens might want to...
The one clarification on the study, we're looking not only at the Skytrain option, they're also analyzing a purely bus option, which probably wouldn't work because the buses are stuck in traffic. And then by federal requirements, we're looking at the do-nothing option, which is probably not what we like.
No, I don't think anyone wants that.